Born under a sky as unforgiving as the sea itself, Elara's life was a relentless storm. The salt-laced wind carried whispers of dreams, but hunger gnawed louder, and responsibility weighed heavier than any anchor. She was the last ember in a dying fire. Her days a brutal cycle of hawking meager meals, scrubbing floors until her knuckles bled, and chasing business ventures that crumbled like sandcastles before the tide. Decades clawed by, each birthday a stark reminder of opportunities drowned and hopes dashed against the rocks. As she turned 45, Elara possessed only the tattered cloak of her integrity, a virtue that seemed as useless as a lighthouse in daylight. Then, on that fateful day, as if the sea itself sought to mock her, a glint of gold winked from the sand. It was a ring, heavy with the weight of kings, lost by a prince who wept oceans for its return. Elara, her own heart a barren sea, recognized its worth, not in currency, but in the immeasurable grief it represented. The choice was a tempest in her soul, a million futures, or the bitter solace of doing what was right. She walked the gilded cage of temptation to the palace gates and with trembling hands returned the ring. The king, a man weathered by sorrow, saw in her eyes a depth of honesty that mirrored his own despair. He learned of her struggles, her unwavering spirit, and in a moment that defied fate, rewarded her sacrifice with a sum that could rewrite her destiny: $1 million. The sea, it seemed, had finally answered her silent pleas, not with a gentle wave, but with a tidal shift that swept her from the shores of despair to the sun-drenched cliffs of fortune.